Now we're going to stitch the front princess seam. Okay, so here's the side piece and this is the central piece. Now we're going to stitch this onto this. Okay, so how I do it usually is I always keep this part on top because it's easier to rotate it. Okay, so if it's easier to you, you can stay stitch this part so it doesn't shift, it doesn't move, because it's, you see, this part here is almost unbiased, so it shifts, it moves a lot. So you can, if you want, stay stitch here, and I will show you now how to stitch it. So you're going to start here. You see this is the side part. So match here and start stitching here. Okay, so start stitching, you see, and then slowly rotate this piece until you meet the two notches here and here. Okay, so while you're stitching, okay, I will try with one hand. While you're stitching like this, just move this part. Don't pull it, because it's going to become bigger than this part under. So just move, just stitch it in place, you see. Okay, so slowly just rotate this one until you meet the notch, and then continue until it's you get to the end. On the other side, I started from the bottom, and here I'm finishing on the top, and I'm doing the same, okay, just with this side part on top. Okay, let's finish this, and then we're going to finish the stitching, and then we're going to finish the seams we just made. Okay, here it is, finished. Now we're going to stitch together this back's princess seam. Here it is. We can stitch it with the same method, so keeping the side parts on top, but it's the same in this case, because we don't have the curve princess seam like on the bust area on the front. So stitch here. Just be careful that you don't switch the side seam with the princess seam. You will recognize it's written on the pattern, which is the side seam that goes then to be stitched with the front part. You will recognize because this part is a little bit higher, okay, the princess seam. So let's stitch and finish like the front. Okay, here it is. Now we're going to join the, this is the lower back part. Now we're going to join the upper back part to this. Just remember always to steam iron, press with your steam iron, press all these seams so they look nice and professional. Okay, now let's add these two. So right sides touching, pin them together, follow the notches for this seam here, and stitch them together at 1 centimeter. Here it is, the two parts are stitched together. I finished. Now finish the side seams, all 4, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.